What's up, guys? So I'm just coming through with a video, and so I'm gonna get straight to it because I don't want this video to be too long. But basically, you know, you guys know me for my hip hop videos, and so I've been seeing some fuckery going on for a while now, and you know, I just wanted to touch on it. So basically, you know, this video is going to be strictly about studio gangsters, and I cannot stand studio gangsters. Like, my whole thing is, you know, I'm just going to get straight to it. The reason why I made this video was because, specifically with these two female rappers, with this whole Nicki and Kim thing. Let me just say, the reason why people do not like Kim is because Kim is very forward. She doesn't play to say names, and she's real. Kim comes from that OG era of rap where if you have a problem with somebody, you go for their heads, you say their names. Basically, you know, you're not into that subliminal bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? People just keep it real. I just think this generation, and the whole thing too, is the fans and the consumers, and who they make the villain and who they make the good guy in the situation. Like, there's so much subliminals that Nicki drops all the time, and it irks me because it's like, you know who you're talking about, and the fact that people make him out to be the villain, it irks me because it's like, the reason why people don't like Kim is because, I mean, they cannot like her for a bunch of other reasons, but when it comes to this hip-hop shit and the music and saying, oh, she needs to sit down and this and that, and oh, she's bitter, I don't think so. The reason why people don't like her is because Kim is very forward with what she has to say. She doesn't drop subliminals. If she has a problem with you, she'll say your name. Like, she even had, you know, like, even Pac went at her back then, and she went right back at Pac. Like, Kim comes from that real era. Like, what the fuck is this era compared to back then? Like, Kim was going at people like Pac. Who the fuck is Nicki? You know what I mean? So it's like, with Nicki, what I can't stand, yeah, like, she'll drop subliminals, like the flawless remix, specifically why I made this video. Because she's coming at Kim crazy, whatever, in the flawless, like, she said 3 things. Talking about something, the queen of rap. And then even though she was referring to Beyonce, but you saying Queen B, she couldn't wait to say Queen B. Because she knows that that's Kim's trademark, like, Queen B. And then after the other thing, when she's like, oh, you bitches is washed, no soap involved. Who are you talking about when you were saying that? Like, the things that she says is so direct, but people will eat it up, and people will stand there and, like, make Kim the villain. And the minute Kim responds, and because Kim is just so real, it comes out as aggressive, when in all actuality, Kim is like the realest fucking bitch out there. But people cannot handle the realness. They're used to this fake, subliminal, studio gangster shit, whatever. Oh, you know, oh, who's that record about? Oh, you know, I don't know who it's about, but, you know, if she feels it's about her, oh, you know, she's insecure. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, people are just so stupid, and the fact that these people eat it up is just so ridiculous. Like, who are you talking about? Who is she talking about on the record? Who does she always call washed up? Who is she always calling a has-been and all this crap? Isn't it not Kim? So the minute Kim responded, because Kim is just so straight up and real, it was a problem. Kim is the villain, she's bitter, she needs to sit down. No, the reason why people don't like Kim, once again, is because she's so forward and straight up, and she doesn't play to say names. She comes from an era of freaking rappers, like, Kim's from that OG era. Like, say for instance, the whole Pac and Biggie beef. When Pac had beef with Big in the Hit 'Em Up record, didn't he not say names? He said Lil Caesar's name, he said Puff's name, he said Kim's name. Biggie, obviously, in the video, didn't he make like a clone of Biggie? He made a clone of Kim. Even back then too, when they had beef with each other, they always used to do like clones of each other in the video, like say the Eazy-E beef with Snoop and Dre. In real Compton CDGs, didn't Eazy-E not put like a fake Snoop Dogg in the video? He said their names. He said Dre's name, he said Snoop's name. He put a fake Snoop Dogg in the video. In the Dr. Dre video, the Eazy-E disc, he put a fake Eazy-E in the video. Like, people just didn't play to say names or to do things. Like, today, it's just so fake and put on and just so mediocre. Hip-hop is just so washed up. Like, it's more than it's deeper than this Kim and Nicki thing. Like, fuck the both of them, and not like that, because obviously I have respect for Kim, but at the end of the day, it's not even about them. It's just how hip hop has, like, how it deteriorated, and just how people think, and the way how people, like, you know, and the fact that you have kids trying to dictate what's real and what's not. Let's be real. A lot of kids, like, they're running hip hop right now as far as the consumers. It's a lot of kids. Like, you notice when Jay and Nas had beef, when they went at each other, it wasn't like stupid in a sense where, like, people were being stupid. You know, people were real enough because you had older heads dictating who was better and who got who on the record. You just had people who had more sense and more knowledge for hip-hop, opposed to this generation where it's just a bunch of kids trying to dictate who's better and who's not, and who's, like, what do you know? Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of kids that do know their shit, and then, but the majority of them are just so brainwashed. It's just so stupid. But it's even bigger than the consumers, just hip-hop period, the things that they allow, and the things, you know, who they try to make out to be the villain and this and that, whatever. This, just the industry itself is just so shady and stupid. Like, how, like, I don't get how you would take a real bitch like Kim and try to make her the villain. Like, Kim's real. She came from that real OG era of hip-hop. Like, even like the 95 Source Awards. Was it the 95? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, when Suge Knight went on stage and he's like, you know what I mean, if you don't want the producers all in your videos dancing, you know, come to Death Row. The same award show, Snoop Dogg went on stage, was like, oh, y'all ain't got no love for the West Coast, whatever. Like, she was just so real and uncut and raw. Like, there was no beating around the bush. There was no, oh my god, oh, I'm not talking about her. Oh, no, I'm not talking about him. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna put a record and dodge bullets. Like, who does that? It's funny, because they always used to talk about studio gangsters back then in, like, the early days of rap, but, like, the real studio gangsters are the rappers of today. It gets no fucking faker than the rappers that are out today. Like, it's just ridiculous. I'm sick of people enabling whack, fake, passive-aggressive, whack bullshit. Like, be real. Be real on your record. You think I'm gonna freaking go in the studio and drop a hot 16 or whatever, and then after, that's like discrediting your own shit. Like, you're gonna tell me you drop something hot or you drop a bomb on somebody, and then you're gonna try to play as if it's not about that person. And then you got people defending that shit when they damn well know who the hell you're coming for. Like, I'm sick of it. Like, this whole Kim and Nicki thing, what irks me, because Kim is so real, she keeps it real. Like, Nicki is, like, so fake. Like, she's so, like, that chick is just so whack to me. Like, from the moment she came out, oh, you bitches is washed up and this and that, and oh, feed me grapes. Like, number one, I've never heard a female rapper ever in the history of female rap. I've never heard a female rapper come out that disrespectful, coming at everybody just because you, like, you know, you're hot at the moment. You feel like your head is just so big and you're so gassed. You feel like you can go at people and say whatever. No, you're disrespectful. And to me personally, a female rapper coming out, I feel they don't have to pay homage to Nicki, because what doors did she open? At the end of the day, you came in biting somebody's style. You came in dissing every freaking female rapper. You were never humble about nothing. Like, so why should a female rapper come out kissing your ass and trying to be humble to you? Pink print who? You mean I only roll with my blueprint bitches? Shout out to Kim Fox and all those real fucking bitches in the game. I don't mess with fake ass fraudulent bitches. Whatever, you come out on some single white female shit trying to rip off Kim, trying to do this and trying to do that, whatever, on some disrespectful shit. Bitch, why should anybody respect you coming up? What did you do but disrespect female rappers that came before you, bit somebody's whole entire blueprint, and you're trying to make it the pink print? No. And I don't care who is mad at what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, I keep it real. Like I said, real recognize real. Real recognize real at the end of the day. What